Hello, Sagittarius Nation. Okay, Sag, this is going to be your love and relationship message for the end of June. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not a private reading meant for just one person, so just leave it behind if it's not resonating and try back next week. It might be meant for someone else. Also, keep in mind that things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. Energy can be kind of fluid in tarot, especially in a general reading. You have to take it as it resonates for you. This may or may not be about a romantic partnership. It could be a friend, family member. It could be work related as well. There's a high possibility that this could be work related or like passion project related, because I have 2 fire sign energy coming. So keep all that in mind. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I read for you. I read for Libra and Sag on this channel, but I do private readings for all 12 zodiac signs. I have another channel for all 12 signs, but I haven't been able to get to it for months because I don't have the bandwidth. When I'm not doing this, I'm actually a relationship coach. You can check out those services along with my tarot and astrology and human design services on my website. The link for that is down below. All right, let's get into it. Thanks for listening to me. Sagittarius, there's literally not one bad card here. Well, there's some cards of strategy and intensity, but this is a really, really great reading. I see something really cool happening between yourself and another person, potentially. It looks very positive, and I think that you feel really strong. What I want to say up front is that Sagittarius is being seen as the King of Wands, so I might be picking up on quite a few of my masculine Sagittarians that are here. If you're here, my Kings of Wands, I welcome you. This reading is for you too. But take it as it resonates for you, because we have a King and a Queen of Wands showing up. We also have a Queen of Swords showing up. That could be an aspect of the feminine, but there could be a third person involved. So take that as it resonates for you. But the overall themes in relationship right now that came out, messages about this specific relationship that I picked up on: stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Protection, you're safe and divinely guided right now. Towards passion, try something that you've never done before. At the bottom of the deck is the catalyst or the challenge, leap of faith. It's safe for you to make the move you're making. Also, what came out was the Wizard of the Woods. Focus, air spirit, knowledge. So focus, knowledge on creation and a new beginning. Wow, courage. It's going to take courage. Okay, so I think that you and there are a lot of aces here and a King and Queen of Wands. You're probably dealing with someone that has fire in their chart. There's Aries and Scorpio energy too, so it's a lot of Mars energy. It's intense, electrifying energy, very passionate energy. So you're being encouraged through a relationship of some kind right now to be courageous and take a leap of faith. And maybe try something really passionate that you've never done before. With this person, you're meant to focus your knowledge on creating some kind of a new beginning. Again, it's going to take courage. Yeah, so new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, and being courageous. That's going to be important. It will take courage. There's some darkness here. You might not know what's coming. There is gratitude. There's also some resistance, a little push and pull, but blossoming. Something is blossoming. It's like 2 people working it out. 2 people working it out. And you have the opportunity with this person, if you can feel that stability and you know that you're protected and safe. Some of you might be feeling like you do need to play it kind of safe at the moment. Your action overall is the Hermit. You just need to think about it for a minute. You don't want to go diving into something, but you're definitely being encouraged through this relationship to feel safe and try something you've never done before. I pulled out the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle deck too. I was like, okay, so people being asked to take a leap of faith, do something exciting and new, be focused on knowledge and creation. Focus what you're learning about each other or what knowledge you have to create some kind of a new beginning together. I was like, all right, well, tell me a little bit more about what could, the people involved here. I have differences. Some of you are dealing with a Libra maybe, because that's like a justice card. Differences, playful. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, or a Gemini kind of energy as well. So differences, but then playful and understanding. Success is at the bottom of the deck. Congratulations. There's also loyalty here. Whatever new beginning you're supposed to be looking at, Sagittarius, you and this person could have success. Spirit thinks this is a success. You have your differences. In some ways, you will be like black and white, oil and water maybe, apples and oranges. You know, the white cat and the black cat, but they're both still cats. And an apple and an orange are both fruits, even though they're differences. So while the two of you do have your differences, there is a potential for a lot of playfulness between the two of you and a lot of understanding. Also, Spirit is calling to your awareness that about this relationship, pardon me, I'm so sorry, you guys, about this relationship, what you need to be aware of moving into a new beginning and taking some kind of leap of faith courageously with someone is that you may be playful in different ways and you may have different approaches to understanding things. So I would check out your Mercury placement. And if you can figure out or have them tell you their Mercury placement, that is about how we communicate and learn and quote unquote understand. I mention that because, like, if I'm doing astrological coaching and spiritual coaching for a couple and they're having communication problems, like one of them is more playful than the other and that hurts someone's feelings, or one of them understands or learns in a different way, that can cause problems in the relationship. And so there are differences being highlighted about the way each of you approach playfulness and understanding. But I think overall, it's also saying that in spite of any differences you have, you can be playful with this person and there's sympathy, compassion, empathy, and understanding, success and loyalty as well. And focus, here it is, you need to focus. So let's take a look at this. I loved this for you guys so much. It's a Wheel of Fortune kind of moment. There's going to be strong breakthroughs and clarity, and there is huge potential for success. That looks like, sorry, I'm doing this new camera angle and I keep wanting to do this, but I need to do this because it's going to look normal when you guys view it on YouTube. Anyways, sorry, squirrel. This is a fate and destiny kind of moment, and I feel like Spirit's already saying, one of you is really going in the right direction, a good direction, wants success, wants to have healthy ego fulfillment. Now, if that's you, that's great, because that's very important. We may have a Taurus or a Libra here, Empress energy, Knight of Swords in reverse, a little bit afraid to take action, Two of Pentacles, how do I get here? So there may be a decision that needs to be made, but there is success on the table. And this excites me to see because when I did your overall general themes for the end of June, there was strong potential. It came out in the solar system activation for conjunction, alliance, new relationships, new bonds, seventh house stuff, like long-term commitments and partnership, in business and family. So somebody's going in a good direction here. This is a little bit more than a chance encounter. So your fate and destiny are at stake. It's a wild card kind of time. This all might really surprise you. So the overall energy of the person coming towards you is the Queen of Wands. The way they're feeling is the Fool. You're being seen as the King of Wands. So we have the feminine and masculine meeting each other at each other's, you're each other's match. But it could be reversed. You know, they could be thinking about you. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the King of Wands. What you need to know or your advice is the Magician, and the final outcome is the Star. And all things are pointing to success. Yes, really. So let's look at this Queen of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's not what is she doing, it's what is she not doing. She's a little frenzied, a little scattered. It's like the Queen of Wands is the kind of person that runs into the room like, sorry, I'm here. Okay. And she just lights up the room. She gets quite a bit of attention. Very strongly defined sense of self, very passionate, independent woman, very fiery woman. Clarifying this is the Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Five of Swords. A couple different things could be happening here, but this is the very first message I heard. The minute this Five of Swords hit, I heard the whole thing about this chick. This could be you, this could be someone around you. The first thing I'm hearing is that the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands are the same person, and Spirit is just showing us what's underneath what really defines this feminine as an archetype, as a person. The feminine is, this is a formidable woman. She definitely has a lot of fight in her. She likes things to happen quickly. She likes for things to go her way. She says what she means and she means what she says, and she's not afraid to fight for what she wants. This is a woman with a very intense personality. She's a badass bitch and she is not fucking around. She's like, when I say I'll make change happen come hell or high water, I will do it. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it, God damn it. And that's what I feel like that Five of Swords is. This is a person that really wants to make something happen quickly, is not afraid to fight through something to get what they want either. This person has a bit of an insistent side as well. She's probably used to getting her way. She has a bit of a temper. She may have some Scorpio in her chart. This person might have Mars in the first house. And it might be in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It might also be in Aries or Leo. Like, this is a tough cookie right here. That's the main message I heard about the feminine. And that's how the feminine is being seen by spirit right now. Another message that I can't help but notice, this didn't really come through too strong, but I do recognize it as a possibility. So I want to mention it in a general reading. It is possible that the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords are actually two people having some maybe blowout at this time. The Queen of Swords might be making the Queen of Wands jealous or vice versa. Watch out for taking credit for something that isn't yours or having someone take credit for something that you've done, because sometimes the Five of Swords is, I take what I want and I make it mine. Because, this soldier just won the battle and he just took everybody's swords. So that can indicate gossip, plagiarism, taking something that doesn't belong to you, having access and being privy to knowledge that you're not supposed to, being so there might be something going down between these two people. The Queen of Swords, now I hate to say this about the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Wands because I have both fire and air in my chart. It's not always this, but sometimes this can be the other woman. That Queen of Swords or the Queen of Wands can be a jealous, competitive person. This person probably has a jealous and competitive side, but that doesn't mean that that's what she's going to lead with all the time. So keep in mind that there could be three people involved and there might be kind of a blowout thing. But I really feel like this feminine here is, I'm like, well, this woman's formidable because she makes shit happen. She can also be a little chaotic at times. At times, she can be. She's intense. I immediately saw the Emperor in the tarot. So I'm like, oh, that's Aries. They can be a bit, a little controlling, a little much sometimes. And then other times they're the Fool and they're a ding-a-ling. Two sides to Aries energy, right? The Fool and the Emperor. We've got the energy of the Fool between the King and the Queen. There might be something that the King and the Queen of Wands are starting together that's making the Queen of Swords angry and jealous. So if there is a third person, you need to keep her in mind. She might be a problem, but maybe not. If the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands are the same person, something good is happening here. She's just like, rah! Like she's warrior. And I see it over here. She has scorpionic energy, he or she. It could be reversed. But we've got the Fool. Take a leap of faith. Now, Aries is often reminding us not to run with scissors, but that doesn't mean don't run, right? Hold my beer. That's Aries. Hold my beer. Watch this. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go for it. There's this go for it energy here. We got to take a risk. And when we have the Tower to the Fool and the Ace of Swords, it's like the Queen over here, the feminine might be going, is this really a good idea? I mean, I can't help myself. I'm already taking action. I'm actually fighting through stuff to get to this new beginning because I think you both feel like this is a really good idea. It will bring freedom and a feeling of expansion. And we can have that when we're coming towards someone or when we're finally free of them and getting away from someone that doesn't serve us. It's possible that the two of you have let go of each other and are moving on, but the feminine still wants to get the masculine's attention or vice versa. But I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think this is the remnants of a breakup. I think it's the remnants of new beginnings between two people. And there is this need to rush. It feels so good and so right. This feminine is like, yo, I'm not even thinking twice. Like, I'm in the car. I'm already in the car. I set the building on fire and I'm ready for this new beginning. And I'm also not afraid to take a risk. I'm not afraid to move quickly. Feminine, I think it's the feminine, wants to move very fast. She feels like something is a smart, good idea. This person may have Aquarius in their chart. And when an Aquarian person that has that strong Aquarius star placement really feels like they've had some kind of a breakthrough that will lead to a quick forward motion and advancement, this is usually how they want to move. They want to go. They want to start a new beginning. So the feminine really wants to start this new beginning. And I think she's eyeing up this masculine, or the masculine is eyeing her up. Because Sagittarius, you're being seen as the King of Wands. Sagittarius is king. Badass. Great leader. Very sexy. Very confident. Very passionate. Like the Queen. Knows where he himself ends and other people begin. King and Queen of Wands and King and Queen of Swords often have like the most independent self. Very passionate self. And this guy, I think, is looking for the same things out of life as this chick is, because what we've got on this king is the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have a feminine looking for a breakthrough, and she's not afraid to go out on a limb, have a beginner's mindset, and take a risk. This may be the way the masculine feels about her, too. And it's like, ooh, I would like to explore this. I see a good opportunity here. The king is looking for a new opportunity. I think the Queen is too. Something could be developed together. I honestly, the first thing I'm hearing is, for some of you, this is about a new job. And you and this person might really be a dynamic duo together in the workplace, like power couple, work husband, work wife kind of vibes. It could be very friends oriented, like a brother, sister, ride or die kind of thing. I mean, the Queen is ride or die for sure. She's a badass bitch. She'll kick ass and take names. And I feel like the masculine's like, I definitely see an opportunity here. So you may find a masculine, feminines might find a masculine that they're like, God damn, he's the one I was looking for. Or the masculine might be saying that as well. Masculine does look distracted a bit, but like there's something that could be done here between the two of you. Okay? If you both have fire this strong coming out, it's almost silly to say that you need courage, but fire signs need courage too. Even Leo, even the lion, right? Even they can be afraid. So it takes courage. I don't know that there's a lacking in courage from one of you. There's really something to be explored and developed here. But one of you, maybe even the both of you, might have a hard time holding still. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. The Magician. We do have an Aries, Virgo, or Gemini energy here. Clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, I am getting my spidey senses. My worst case scenario sensing Scorpio self, which can be a little dark and negative sometimes, I know. I'm trying to keep that part of me quiet right now because I'm getting a good vibe. But my scorpionic spidey sense is getting a bit-ish of a negative vibe. And that's only going to be true if there's a third party here. Because this chick might be a problem. Okay, she might be a problem for somebody else. She may still be here. Like there might be two women competing for one man's attention at the end of the month for some way. In some way, shape, or form. And someone is not afraid to keep secrets, play a little dirty, and be manipulative to get someone else's attention. So, Queen of Wands. If you and the Queen of Swords have a little bit of a throwdown and you say, stay out of my territory, I'm exploring this with someone. You need to know that this Queen of Swords is going to look at you and say, no problem, Sagittarius feminine, or no problem, fire sign feminine. I'm fine with that. But behind your back, I'm going to go do what I want. So this Queen of Swords may talk to him behind the Queen of Wands back. Or the King of Wands may talk to the Queen of Swords behind someone else's back. There may be a third party being looped into this accidentally or on purpose, whether everybody realizes it or not. So you need to keep that in mind. But I am still getting a very positive message off of this as well, which is this person absolutely wants to go for something here. They immediately want to get working on this. They're also going to be flirty and funny. I also think that they want to have they want to go off in a breakout room and have a private little conversation with you and be like, oh my God, I have this idea. We can't tell anybody. We have to kind of keep it a secret. This is my trade secret, my secret sauce. I'm not going to tell everybody about my bag of tricks, but I'm going to share it with you. I want to talk to you. I feel like you and I have some similar gifts and magic. And whenever I get the Magician to the Seven of Swords, could it be lying and manipulation? Sure, at the worst case. But the best is nobody can do the voodoo that I do. And I keep my magic tricks and my trade secrets to myself. I'm not telling you people shit, but I will talk to this one person because I think that the two of us are on the same page. This person will want to talk about some stuff in secret. There may be some stuff that the two of you need to keep to yourselves. You might be really excited about something. Also, watch out for eavesdropping and people reading your texts when they're not supposed to be, or people seeing emails or eavesdropping on conversation. Some of you may hear some things that weren't meant for your ears that will help you know how to move forward. But I feel like this person does want to go off and cook together in the kitchen. Just watch out for who you can and can't trust around the two of you, because this relationship does need to stay protected. There was a card of protection, wasn't there? Yes, there was. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. So there is stability in a relationship, but you might need to listen to your own inner voice and your own nervous system and your own sacred art of survival, which we call primal awareness. That's not psychic, you guys. You're born with primal awareness. You're born pretty primally intuitive. And listen to those spidey senses when you feel like there might be jealous people, prying eyes. Because I feel like I'm mostly seeing two people. One of you might be a little bit more intense than the other. And you could do something really magical together. You might need to keep it secret, keep it safe, okay? Watch out for third-party interference. But the final outcome is the Star. This is a great idea. This will, again, lead to the healing, the freedom, and the renewal. This is Aquarius. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe the Aquarius in your own chart, if you have that, is really coming out. Clarifying, this is the Magician. Again, the Magician's on the table 3 times. This person threw the Magician too. This person has a strong Magician archetype. They're an alchemist. They can hustle. They can get stuff done. They have beginner's luck. Somebody does. Aries, Gemini, Virgo energy. Someone's magic here. Someone's really got the magic touch and the beginner's luck, because we have the Magician and the High Priestess and the 9 of Pentacles. One of you, if not the both of you, are very good at sniffing out a good opportunity. You're really good at it. You know, one of you can smell money. Can you smell money? I can smell money. I can smell it a mile away. It's like I'm hearing that someone I know a good idea when I see one. I have the intuition. They have the kinetic ability. We each do a different kind of magic. We both have a lot to bring to the table. I think you both have desire for high earning potential and self-sufficiency. I think you're birds of a feather too. And again, I'm hearing it. Somebody can smell money. Somebody can smell a good opportunity. Some of you have really good, this might be a business idea. Even if you're both doing different things, you both want the same thing, which is like financial freedom, feeling pride in yourself, having high earning potential, wanting to do well, wanting to attract the right kinds of attention for the right reasons. This is a person who has a gorgeous LinkedIn. Their social media is on point. It looks good. It's like Operation Clean Up My Life. Like immediately, Sag, one or the both of you is being inspired to like really show each other what you've got, really listen to your intuition, really get to this place of like hope and happiness. And I'm hearing something about sharing gifts with the world, feeling really good about yourselves. I think this is something you both want. And I think the feminine really sees an opportunity with the masculine. I'm seeing a chick that's like not afraid to walk across a bar and talk to another person for a date or a job interview or something. Like I'm hearing that the feminine most likely is very, very forward, but it could be in reverse and not in a negative way either. So it's like, all right, tell me, and that could be you, and the King of Wands could be someone else. Some of you are moving into something very, very quickly. Check in with your own motivations because you do have to take a leap of faith. Here's what you need to know about this person. They have a few archetypes about them. We have the Scorpion, the Swan, and the Spider. This person does like to draw people in. They definitely have a scorpionic vibe. Come to me. We just get sucked into the scorpionic energy here. They are a Scorpion type of person. They have a subdued side, but they will attack if you back them into a corner. I am, again, with the Scorpion showing up with the Tower and the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. It's like this person has a lot of fire and a lot of bite, and they're very intense. This person is also very graceful and probably cares a lot about their outer appearance. They have a swan archetype as well, very calm, very graceful. I'm sensing a very mature, luxurious side, probably very well dressed, very fluid in speech and mannerism. This person also does a lot of deep dives. They spend a lot of time alone in self-reflection. They probably like to work alone frequently too. They love quiet moments. This person is very meticulous, Sagittarius, and this person is very detail focused. This person gets very consumed in what they do when they're doing it. They also have good intuition and they're very sensitive. They sense everything that steps on their web. They like to stay busy. Again, we could have two different kinds of people here, a Swan and a Scorpion. This Queen of Swords might be the Scorpion energy and the Swan might be the Queen of Wands above her in some way. I think that they want to build something with you here. And I think that they want you to come to them if they had their druthers, but they're not afraid to take action towards something with you. Also, this is some other things you need to know about them. Let go of control issues, new love, and playfulness. Okay, see, whoever they are, they do need, this is a little bit of a control issue right here. Like, this is a bit my way or the highway. Do it now. Do as I say. I don't want to hear any mouth out of you. Do what I freaking tell you to do. This person can be a little curt, even mean and sharp at times. I think that they are aware of that about themselves and they are trying to allow something to unfold naturally. They need to be less controlling. They need to let this new love come into their life. There could be romantic feelings here or just a deep sense of happiness and an open heart chakra and creativity. They do need to be playful. So if you want to know how to deal with this person, know that they're intense. They are. But they do want to open up to things. They might need a little help being more playful, and they might need a little help letting go of the control issues. They just like to be the one handling all the elements here because we got this Magician here. The way this person sees themselves is the High Priestess, so Piscean energy. They're being quiet. They're tapping into their feminine, a divine feminine side and listening to their intuition. The way they feel is the Three of Wands. They see growth potential here. And their action is the Ace of Swords. This person knows they're on the right path. Clarifying the Ace of Swords is the Magician, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Holy shit. This person's ready to manifest. They are studying information and they're willing to put in repetitive motion and work. They're studying something. They're very curious. They have a lot of questions. And the Magician. They are ready to quite literally manipulate the elements. They're ready to pick up, like this person is a hands-on learner, but they're also very intellectual as well. They go after what they want. They keep their eye on what they want. They want to learn more. They want to get more information, and they immediately want to start to manifest and practically apply anything they find out about you or this situation. Hopefully you feel good about that. I'm getting a good vibe off of it. It's like, okay, this is the kind of person that, like this is who Sag is dealing with. Like this is what you need to know about them as a person at this time. Okay. And this person's also smart. Oh, they may see you as a unicorn too, like something really special, something really special, something really smart. Yeah. And this is how Spirit sees you. First of all, they want to say it's safe for you to love. You need to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. If you've got two different people here, or one person bringing out two different sides of you, Sagittarius, are you responding and giving and receiving from your heart with the highest energy of all? Also, it says, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others, and trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. There's chemistry between the two of you. There's a strong attraction here, getting to know each other. Yeah, you're supposed to get to know each other. So you might need to, like, maybe the two of you can spend some time together with friends. This may be a friend. This might be a moment where a friend is trying to help you with something. They're quite the cheerleader. I resonate with that personally. So being a cheerleader and being an intense cheerleader, like this person may be a friend that can help you. Like let your friends help you with this. Ask your friends' opinions. Maybe spend time with them in a group dynamic. Friends could be involved. Also, don't move forward until you're really sure you trust them. Like this card doesn't say just trust this person blindly. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. What do you need right now in order to feel like faith and safe and trust? Okay. I'm hearing that some of you have a partner who is about to do something really cool with someone that isn't you. Oh, and it might make you a little nervous. Maybe making someone nervous. Make it clear to your partner that you and this person are just friends, or maybe that needs to be made to you. Clear to you. Work on trust. And who is this person and who are the friends involved? There is a lot of chemistry. Are there any challenges? How to express feelings? Okay, maybe it's not time to do that yet. You're cute as hell over here. Here's how you see yourself, the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, you are a brilliant discovery to someone else. Like you're like, bitch, I'm the Ace of Wands. I am the good idea. You see yourself as having new passionate ideas. The way you feel about this is the Page of Wands. I love this. This is so Sagittarius, Ace of Wands and Page of Wands. I'm down. You're willing to explore other things. You're really open to passion and excitement. That's actually a spiritual experience for fire signs when they go off on a little walkabout and discover new things and they run into great new ideas and new paths and new passionate opportunities. I'm definitely feeling that your response to this situation is, I'm down, but I'm not settled down yet. It takes Sagittarius quite some time to get out of that page where you're not really looking at other options. You're just hyper-focused on one person. You don't settle down into that as quickly as some other signs do. So don't let this person rush you. If they're like, yo, let's go. You're like, I'm down for your vibe, but I'm still cultivating other options. Like, I feel like you're like at a time in your life where you're like, hell yeah, this is fun. But your action is the Hermit. So some of you might be starting something with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. You have to take it as it resonates for you. We have Virgo showing up here as well. I know a lot of Sagittarians that watch this channel also have Virgo in their chart. I see you, mommies and poppies. So in Virgo fashion, you're not going to run with scissors. you really want your wisdom to guide you. And I love it in this deck, and see this one particular version of Sierra Marchetti's tarot, is that the Hermit is stopping and looking down and assessing a snake. It's just patiently noticing it, waiting for it to move, doesn't seem to want to disturb it. So you just want to move slowly right now. You need a little bit of time to self-reflect, assess for danger, check in with your own knowledge and your own wisdom. I do think that two aspects of you are coming out right now. One is older, wiser, and more mature, and the other one is younger and more playful and open. I think you're trying to make good choices. I wanted to know what the Hermit was self-reflecting about. And we have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Okay, we do have the Knight of Swords to the Star here with the Fool, right? So it's like, I feel like what you're saying is, I feel like this person and I are in alignment because the Two of Wands is here. I like you, you like me, let's see where it goes. And I definitely think that something can be built here. But I'm not quite sure if I want to rush. I think a part of you does think about rushing and moving really quickly, but then I think you're going to slow yourself down. And it's like you're going to check for their pace. You might also be concerned that they're moving a little too quickly and they're a little too intense. You also might be doing self-reflection if you at all sense that there is a competition between yourself and another person, or there's a competition between this king, these two queens here, if they're two different people. But once you decide which way to go, I think that you will go. You just need to establish that trust and know that this could go somewhere really good. I think you're handling yourself well. So hopefully seeing this about this person will help you know how to navigate moving into July. A part of me wants to do an extended because I'm a bit concerned for anyone that's maybe in a situation that's sticky with a triangulation, but Spirit's saying let it go and leave it. Stick with the high vibe message. Stick with the positive messages right now. If there's a third party involved, everybody just needs to be honest about that. They're telling me not to do the extended. All right, Sag, so this is amazing. Despite your differences, there's, you know, that you can take a leap of faith with someone right now. Trust yourself. Know that you'll make smart decisions right now. Okay, this new beginning will take courage and some creativity, but Spirit seems to think you guys should go for it. I hope you do go for it, and I hope you feel good about yourselves when you do, and I hope this helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.